today I am making an arrangement for one of my dear friend's birthdays. So this is a birthday gift floral design, and I wanted to share it with you so that you could see some of the techniques I'm using and possibly get ideas for when the time comes for you to make birthday arrangements for your friends or family, or just arrangements for yourself using some of these ideas. So what I'm going to do is take a simple rectangular vase, and I am going to be filling it with some rice. Okay, so my friend owns this great Thai restaurant called Rice, and so I thought I had to use a little bit of rice in the arrangement just for sort of a play on that, and I thought you'd get a kick out of it. So what I'm going to do is fill up my vase. Now, I don't have any water in here. It's just an empty vase. And I'm going to fill it up almost, whoops, and I'm spilling some, so I'll have to clean that up later. I'm filling up the rice into the vase almost to the top. All right, there we go. Looking good for now. Then I'm going to take a little shot glass, okay? So you could use any vessel that, was going to hold water, and I'm just going to tuck it down into the rice, or burrow it in. There we go. All right. And then once I have it in there, I have a teeny bit of water in there, and you'll see why in a second, but I'm burrowing that in, and I'm going to add a little bit more rice. Putting my hand over the vase so that the rice doesn't get into my little shot glass vase. And I'm going to make sure the rice covers the area around my little shot glass so you can't see it. So I need a little bit more rice here. Now, this same idea where you're filling up a vase and then using a small little one for the water source for your flowers is something that you can use in so many different ways. Okay, so this look can be done with any sort of candy or fruit, anything that you want to put inside your vase. Oh, coffee beans is one look. If you were having a brunch and you wanted to make a little arrangement, have the coffee beans inside the vase, it'd be kind of cute looking. All you would have to do is something similar like this, where you're filling up one vessel with your design element and making sure there's some room for your interior vase or vessel that you can put water into for the flowers. So that's what I'm doing here. Got a vase within a vase. All right, got my rice on the outside, looking good. I'm gonna set this to the side. Now, the next part of this design is something that I wanted to do, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money, okay, because I already spent money on my flowers, which I'll get to next. So, I am using some chopsticks. They may have even come from his restaurant, his sister restaurant when they do takeout, which I order sometimes from him. But I've got 2 sets of chopsticks. I've used these before in other videos because I love chopsticks. They're a great, inexpensive, often free design element. And what I'm going to do is take them, pull them apart, stick 2 into the back of my arrangement here. And then I'm going to grab a piece of my bear grass, okay? So the things I have here to make this arrangement are my vase, 1 bunch of bear grass, and 3 stems of orchids, which I'll talk about in a second. So if I can just take like 2, this will work, 2 pieces of my bear grass, I'm going to make a little loop around my chopsticks, I should say. Cool. Then I'm going to cut here and cut here. I'm going to slide up my loop, this in the orchid video, but it's a really simple way to just add like one more cool thing to your arrangement. So there we go. I've got my backdrop ready to go. All right, now it's time to talk about the flowers I'm using in this arrangement. So I have 3 stems of beautiful James Story orchids. I chose these because they are from Thailand, and my friend is also from Thailand, and I thought that'd be something special for him on his birthday. I also really love the color of them, and I thought that this would go well in his restaurant where I'm going to be delivering his birthday arrangement. So these are expensive, about $5 a piece from a florist, but I only need to use 3 stems of them because they have so much personality. I think that they're worth it in this case, and I'm excited to use them. So what I'm going to do is just cluster them in my hand and trim them down a little bit here to get them into my little interior vase. And then my plan was to let them sort of flow off to the side. This one I'm cutting a little bit shorter. Okay, there we go. That's working for me now. If I can make this one turn the way I want it to. This is always a fun trick, how we wrangle the flowers and make them move the way we want them to. But there we go, I think we got it. All right, so my 3 stems of James Story orchids all flowing to one side. Really simple, but again, I chose them for a good reason. And they are getting water down inside this interior vase. Then I'm going to take some more of my bear grass. So I want to get the most out of the stuff. I already used it in the background to secure my chopsticks. But now I'm going to take a big cluster of it, like this, and I'm going to loop it into a little heart-like shape. So this is something I want to do because my friend has a huge heart, and it's incredible. He truly is always helping his friends, and he's just a wonderful, caring person. And I like the look of this element, and I think it says something about him, and because it's his birthday arrangement, I want to do it. So I've got my heart loops here in my hand, and then I'm going to just take a little rubber band, okay? And I can even use the bear grass will even come with a rubber band on it, but any sort of rubber band will work. I'm going to trim this down like this and take my rubber band and just loop this together. So the great thing about bear grass is it's really hardy, lasts a very long time, and you can use it in a variety of different ways. Alright, so I've got my loose heart here. This piece I'm just going to trim up a little bit, and then I'm going to stick it down into my interior vase. Alright, super. Now, for the last little bit, I have some leftover bear grass, and I don't want to waste it. So, I've got it right here, I'm plopping in my hands, and I'm just going to make almost like a cummerbund or something around my base with the bear grass. And I've got it in my hands. This is a very much easier said than done, but I wanted to give it a shot. And I'm thinking if I could do it right here, it might kind of look neat. Alright. Just going to make a knot. Now, the bear grass will actually last for a few days like this out of water. It's tough, okay, and it's going to dry in kind of a cool way. So it's all right that it's out of water right now. Here we go, I think I got it. Trimming it up. My little cummerbund, which I could actually slide to be, I might pull it up or have it center, but I can move it around. And I could, if I wanted to, do even one more of those, okay, just to make, maybe I should do that, just to make the base look a little bit more interesting and use up everything I bought, so my whole bunch of bear grass can get used. see if we can make this work. And what I love about this is, you know, it's a fun little arrangement. I really don't think since he owns the restaurant, I don't think he's going to need any rice, but if he wanted to use the rice later, you still could, because, you know, nothing's contaminating it, right? And, you know, the orchids will last, the bear grass will last, and it was pretty simple and fun to make, and I'm looking forward to giving it to him. So if you make arrangements like this, or have, you know, any ideas that you want me to even, you know, test out on the video or to share with us, please post on Facebook, send us an email. I'd love hearing from you, and I hope you enjoy arranging flowers as much as I do.